Hey guys, welcome back to another video today, and Jailbreak has just silently updated and they actually added a hint for the next robbery. And they also added something else that is quite mysterious that I'm going to be going over in today's video. So yeah, I wasn't really planning to make this video because I actually had multiple theories for the robbery. I said I was going to make a part 2, but Jailbreak added a hint, so I'm like, I can't make that video anymore, so yeah. I think everyone has expected it to be here. You know where the wood pile, the wood logs over here? It was right over here, and now look at it. There has been some changes to it. First of all, you can actually see that some of the ground has been dug up into many different levels. Actually, this one is pretty deep and this one is pretty shallow. And there's also some, I think these are like concrete or maybe rocks right over here. There's a bunch of pile of rocks, and the wood pile is no longer just one wood pile stack. There is another one. It also looks like there's a different texture of wood. Actually, we can go take a look at the old one, and yeah, over here is another rock pile. There's one thing you guys may not have noticed right over here, but if you look at the mini map, look at that. So let me just zoom in. So look at this. So you can actually see the full map. There's actually some clouds with a question mark. I think this is the first time Asimo has ever hinted something on a mini-map, so I thought that was really cool. Now, there is no cloud cover above it. I mean, I guess there is, but not as much as it seems on the mini-map, alright? Anyway, I made a video 5 days ago, and this actually shows what the expansion area actually looked like, that area place. Let me show you. Look at that. The wood pile texture looks different, like the texture of the wood. So the wood is different, but here's the thing that I do want to show off. Alright, so this is the part that I wanted to show you. Take a look at the road. Just pay attention to the road right over here, and now I'm going to go back to in-game. Now take a look at the road. Look at that. So it actually goes like right over here, and then it stops right over here. So the road should actually go all the way up like right over here, and looks like some of the road has actually been removed. Another interesting thing is the trees have not been removed yet. Now I think Asimo's going to update this again with more hints, so I really like this, how Asimo's going to continue to expand, and the more we go into the month of December, the more hints we might get. Now let's go ahead and go over the last thing over here, and that is this over here. It is actually a sign that says sold. If you go over here, it says under construction sold. So this place right over here, it's actually a pretty large place. Yeah, I'm gonna go in cinematic mode, and you can actually take a look over here that this is actually really huge. So for starters, we are literally at the very edge of the map on sort of like a hill. There's a road that you have to go up, and it starts right over here and ends right over here. It's actually a place that could fit a very large building, and you actually have to like drive up all the way there. If you look at it, like they have really constructed a really big area right over here for the building to be built in, and I'm thinking the building might actually go up all the way, maybe like right here. I mean, some of the trees are actually being chopped down right now. Look at that. This tree is slanted, so that's another thing. All right, it's daytime now, but I want to go over one thing, the mysterious thing, and it's actually in the city, and I actually want to go over that before I go over the theories. So first things first, I actually do want to go over one thing, and that is Asimo has actually introduced some sort of billboard which displays some sort of ads, and you can actually see that right over here. If you take a look, that right there, it should be actually like an ad. There's like a billboard in the city that would probably advertise maybe another game or something right over here. Now it's not popping up. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it takes a little while, or maybe because I'm in a VIP server or something, but yeah, it's supposed to be right there. Now these billboards are all over the city. You can actually see one right there, and I think if I take a closer look, well, I'm not really sure, but look at that. There's already another one right over there. But if you look at this right over here. It's right next to the jewelry store, and you can actually take a look. What is this? This is one of the tallest buildings in Jailbreak. Well, actually, it's not really the tallest, but I think maybe it's like the 3rd tallest building. But if you actually take a look at this right over here, there is some sort of door, and I actually am in cinematic mode, so I can actually take a look at the back, and yeah, it seems like a door right over here. Now, I've seen some people say like, hey, this is probably just like another advertisement. Well, if you actually take a look, let me go to like another advertisement board that's in the game. Look at that right there. There's actually a Roblox logo on it, or maybe if there's like an ad on it or something, but look, there's a Roblox logo. So over here, there is no Roblox logo. I mean, I'm gonna take a closer look because since there's fire, but there is no Roblox logo right there. So what could this be? Well, my theory is that this is for RB Battles. If you guys don't know, RB Battles is going to take place in 12 different games, I think, and one of them has actually been confirmed to be Jailbreak. Now, we don't know anything yet about how to get the badge, but in 2020 there was actually a building that was redesigned for RB Battles over there. So this one probably is for this year's RB Battles. But yeah, I just thought to tell you that. Anyway, let's head back all the way over to the expansion area to go over some theories. Anyway, if you're enjoying the video so far, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Anyway, let's go ahead and go back to the video. Alright, so we're back to the area summary of the expansion that has some changes to it, and let's go over the first theory. This is the theory that actually was going to be part of my video that, just go over the theories and stuff, but, I think this is very, very likely, and I'm thinking this might be a mansion robbery. Now, the reason why is, first of all, this is actually really close to a residential area. Look, there's some buildings right over here, and now I know this is not really like a hillside, but, it's like right next to the ocean and stuff, so this sort of gives me, I'm thinking Beverly Hills. I mean, if you guys don't know what that is, it's a really famous neighborhood that a lot of wealthy people live in because, it's on top of like a hill and there's, like a really good view and stuff. So this is right next to the ocean, so, maybe a mansion would make sense because there's a good view of the ocean, and, it's sort of slanted, I guess. It's going up like a small little hill. I wouldn't say a mountain, though. Usually like a big and gorgeous house, and also there's probably maybe like a really long driveway. I mean, it's literally up a hill. Feels fancy enough to me to be a mansion, My second theory that I want to go over is, and it probably has enough room to add, a lot of luxurious things. Like mansions would hold probably like a pool, probably like a tennis court, I don't know exactly what's going to be here. It's up to Asimo to put something here. But, it really feels like a mansion could actually fit here. Now, my second theory I do want to go over is maybe an office complex. Now, I mean, this is in the middle of nowhere, so it might be a bit far-fetched, but, they could build like a really big office building over here to work or something. And yeah, that is my next theory because, something this big could also be like, an office building robbery or something like that. You might rob some important papers. For a mansion, you might rob, maybe some valuable things in there, like jewelry or something. Something in the mansion you probably would rob, or maybe underground there might be something. And also speaking of underground, there's actually like an Easter egg right over here. I believe it's like right here. Yeah, if you go right here, there's actually an Easter egg. This is like kind of unrelated, but if you guys didn't know, if you go into here, there's the star right here. Yeah, so that's where it is. If you didn't know, it was right there. I think this is unrelated though. It's been here since, the start of this new area for, the live event. So I don't think it's exactly too related. Anyway, Asimo did say that there was actually going to be something related to the lore of Jailbreak that will be answered later on in the year. And, the year's about to coming to an end. So I do believe this has something to do with it. If you don't remember my previous video on Reddit, Asimo actually posted this. This was one, 5 days of 5 vehicles. Asimo says over here, thanks again, Reddit. See you all in December with the next one. It should be something big and different, basically describing the robbery and static. So this makes me feel that the lore will be part of it. During the live event, this was actually planned out right over here. Like, there was already wood piles here to begin with. So this might be also having to do with it. Now, I'm curious how exactly it's going to do with it, though. But yeah, those are my 2 theories, and also I went over all the hints and stuff. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. What do you guys think this is down below? Do you think it's a mansion robbery? Do you think it's an office complex robbery? Or do you have a different theory? Let me know down below what you think. I like to know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Now that, this has been here, this is probably going to be the next robbery. And over there, at near the city, I think that's going to be for RB battles. It kind of makes sense because, the building should be temporary and right over here should last. So you let me know down below what you think. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye!